Winter is coming, and if you're not careful, it could cost you thousands of dollars in car repairs. Imagine this, it's a freezing morning, you're running late for work, and you hop into your car, turn the key, and nothing happens. Your battery's dead. Now you're stuck, shivering, and calling for an expensive tow truck. Sounds like a nightmare, right? Well, that's just the tip of the iceberg. Today, I'm revealing 10 winter car mistakes that could drain your wallet faster than a snowstorm drains your battery, and trust me, you don't want to make these. Here's the thing, winter doesn't just bring snow and hot chocolate, it brings hidden dangers for your car. From frozen engines to skidding on icy roads, these mistakes can happen to anyone, whether you've been driving for 20 years or just got your license. But here's the good news, I'm not just going to tell you what not to do, I'm going to give you practical, actionable tips to avoid these costly errors and keep your car running smoothly all winter long. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to prepare your car for winter, avoid expensive repairs, and stay safe on the road. So, if you don't want to be that person stranded in the cold or stuck with a $2,000 repair bill, stick around. Trust me, this is one video you can't afford to skip. Let's dive in. Mistake 1. Ignoring your battery. Let's start with mistake 1, ignoring your battery. Your car's battery is like the heart of your vehicle, it needs to be in top shape, especially during winter. Cold weather can reduce your battery's capacity by up to 50%, and if it's already weak, you're just one cold morning away from disaster. Real-world scenario, it's minus 10 degrees Celsius outside, and you're rushing to drop your kids at school. You're already running late, and as you turn the key, click, 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 nothing happens. Your battery is dead. Now you're stuck in the freezing cold, trying to call for help, while your kids are complaining about missing their morning class. Sound familiar? This happens to thousands of drivers every winter, and it's completely avoidable. Solution: here's what you need to do, get your battery tested before winter hits. Most auto shops offer free battery tests, so there's no excuse. If your battery is more than 3 to 4 years old, it's time to replace it. A new battery costs between $100 and $200, but think about it, what's the cost of being stranded in the cold, missing work, or paying for a tow truck? It's a no-brainer. Also, don't forget to clean the battery terminals. Corrosion can weaken the connection, making it harder for your battery to do its job. A simple mix of baking soda and water can clean those terminals right up. Pro tips: here are some bonus tips to keep your battery in top shape. 1. Keep your car in a garage if possible. It's warmer, and your battery won't have to work as hard. 2. Invest in a portable jump starter. They're small, affordable, around $50-$100, and can save you in a pinch. 3. Drive longer distances occasionally. Short trips don't give your battery enough time to recharge fully. By taking these simple steps, you'll avoid the nightmare of a dead battery and keep your winter mornings stress-free. Trust me, your future self will thank you. Mistake 2. Using the wrong windshield washer fluid. Next up, mistake 2. Using the wrong windshield washer fluid. This might seem like a small thing, but trust me, it's a huge deal in winter. Using the wrong fluid can turn a simple drive into a dangerous situation faster than you can say an ice storm. Real-world scenario, you're driving on a snowy highway, and your windshield is covered in salt, grime, and slush. You hit the washer fluid button to clear it up, but instead of cleaning the mess, the fluid freezes on contact. Now, your windshield is a blurry, icy mess, and you're practically blind in the middle of traffic. Cars are honking, and you're desperately trying to wipe it off with your glove. Scary, right? This happens more often than you think, and it's all because of the wrong washer fluid. Solution: here's the fix, always use winter-grade windshield washer fluid. Look for fluids labeled winter or de-icer with a freezing point of at least minus 20 degrees Celsius or lower. These are specially formulated to handle freezing temperatures and won't turn into ice on your windshield. A gallon of winter-grade fluid costs around $5, that's less than your morning coffee. But here's the kicker, that $5 investment can save you from a major accident. Think about it, would you rather spend $5 now or thousands on repairs later? It's a no-brainer. Pro tips: here are some bonus tips to keep your windshield clear and safe this winter. 1. Keep your reservoir full. Running out of fluid in the middle of winter is a recipe for disaster. 2. Carry an extra bottle in your trunk. You never know when you'll need it, especially on long trips. 3. Check the freezing point of your fluid. Not all winter fluids are created equal. Some can handle -40 degrees Celsius, while others only go down to -20 degrees Celsius. Choose one that matches your climate. By using the right washer fluid, you'll keep your windshield clear, your visibility sharp, and your drive safe. Don't let a 5 mistake turn into a 5,000 accident. Mistake 3. Not checking your tires. Now, let's talk about mistake 3, not checking your tires. Your tires are the only part of your car that touch the road, and in winter, they need to be in top shape. If they're worn out or not right for the weather, you're asking for trouble. Real-world scenario: you're driving up a snowy hill, and suddenly, your tires start spinning. You press the gas, but your car isn't moving. The car behind you is honking, and you're stuck in the middle of the road. Sound familiar? This happens all the time in winter, and it's usually because of worn out or wrong tires. It's not just annoying, it's dangerous. Solution: here's what you need to do. Check your tire tread depth. The tread is the grooves on your tires that help them grip the road. In winter, you need at least 6 mm of tread depth for good traction. If your tires are bald or worn out, it's time to replace them. Also, consider switching to winter tires. Winter tires are made with special rubber that stays soft in cold weather, giving you better grip on snow and ice. They can save you from skidding, sliding, or getting stuck. Yes, they cost money, but think about it: what's the cost of an accident or being stranded in the cold? Pro tips: here are some simple tips to keep your tires winter ready. 1. Check tire pressure regularly. Cold weather can lower tire pressure, making them less effective. 2. Rotate your tires. This helps them wear evenly and last longer. 3. Carry tire chains if you live in a very snowy area. They're a lifesaver in deep snow. By taking care of your tires, you'll stay safe, avoid accidents, and save money in the long run. Don't let your tires ruin your winter drive. Mistake 4: skipping the antifreeze check. Next up, mistake 4: skipping the antifreeze check. Antifreeze is like the lifeblood of your car in winter. It keeps your engine from freezing up. But if you ignore it, you could be in for a very expensive surprise. Real-world scenario: it's the coldest night of the year, and you wake up ready to start your day. You turn the key, but your car won't start. You pop the hood and realize your engine block is frozen solid because your antifreeze wasn't strong enough. Now, you're looking at a repair bill of $1,000 or more. Ouch! This happens more often than you think, and it's all because of one simple thing people forget to check. Solution: here's how to avoid this nightmare. Test your antifreeze mixture. Antifreeze needs to be strong enough to handle the coldest temperatures in your area. A 50-50 mix of antifreeze and water is usually perfect. It protects your engine down to -30 degrees Celsius or even lower. You can buy an antifreeze tester for less than $10 at any auto store. It's a small tool that checks the strength of your antifreeze. If it's not strong enough, just add more antifreeze to the mix. It's a quick and easy fix that can save you thousands. Pro tips: here are some extra tips to keep your antifreeze in top shape. 1. Check your antifreeze level regularly. Look at the coolant reservoir under the hood. It should be between the minute and max lines. 2. Flush your cooling system every 2 to 3 years. Over time, antifreeze can break down and lose its effectiveness. 3. Use the right type of antifreeze. Check your car's manual to see which kind it needs. Mixing the wrong types can cause problems. By taking a few minutes to check your antifreeze, you'll protect your engine, save money, and avoid the headache of a frozen car. Don't skip this step, it's too important to ignore. Mistake 5: not cleaning off snow and ice. Now, let's talk about mistake 5, not cleaning off snow and ice. This one might seem obvious, but you'd be surprised how many people skip it. Clearing your car isn't just about seeing better, it's about keeping everyone on the road safe. Real-world scenario, you're running late for work, so you quickly scrape a small patch of snow off your windshield and hop in the car. As you're driving, the snow on your roof starts sliding off. Suddenly, a huge chunk flies onto the windshield of the car behind you, blinding the driver. They slam on the brakes, and boom! An accident happens. Now, you're not just late, you're dealing with insurance, repairs, and maybe even injuries. All because you didn't take 5 extra minutes to clear your car properly. Solution, here's the simple fix: always fully clear your car of snow and ice. That means clear the entire windshield, not just a small patch. Brush snow off the roof, hood, and trunk. Snow flying off your car can be dangerous for other drivers. Don't forget the lights and mirrors. You need to see and be seen clearly. It might take a few extra minutes, but it's worth it to avoid accidents, fines, or even legal trouble. Remember, safety isn't just about you, it's about everyone on the road. Pro tips: here are some quick tips to make clearing snow easier. 1. Use a snow brush with an ice scraper. It's a small investment that makes the job much faster. 2. Start your car early and let the defroster warm up the windshield. This melts the ice and makes it easier to scrape. 3. Keep a small shovel in your trunk. If you're stuck in deep snow, it can help you dig your car out. By taking the time to clear your car properly, you'll protect yourself, your car, and everyone else on the road. Don't let laziness lead to a disaster. Be safe, not sorry. Mistake 6. Ignoring the gas tank. Next up, mistake 6. Ignoring the gas tank. Running on empty might seem like no big deal in summer, but in winter, it's a recipe for disaster. Let me tell you why. Real-world scenario, you're driving home during a snowstorm, and your gas light comes on. You think, I'll fill up tomorrow. But as you're driving through a remote area, your car suddenly sputters and stalls. Now, you're stuck in the middle of nowhere, in freezing temperatures, waiting hours for a tow truck. You're cold, frustrated, and kicking yourself for not stopping at the gas station. Sound familiar? This happens more often than you think, and it's completely avoidable. Solution, here's the simple rule: keep your gas tank at least half full in winter. Why? 2 big reasons. 1. It prevents fuel line freeze. When your tank is low, condensation can form inside, and that moisture can freeze in your fuel lines, leaving you stranded. 2. It gives you a safety net. If you get stuck in traffic, take a wrong turn, or face an emergency, you'll have enough gas to keep the engine running and stay warm. Filling up your tank halfway might cost a little more upfront, but it's way cheaper than a tow truck or freezing in your car. Pro tips: here are some extra tips to keep your gas tank winter ready. 1. Fill up before a storm. Don't wait until the last minute. Gas stations might be crowded or closed. 2. Keep an emergency gas can in your trunk. Just make sure it's stored safely and properly. 3. Plan your trips. If you're driving in remote areas, know where the gas stations are and fill up before you're running low. By keeping your gas tank at least half full, you'll avoid freezing fuel lines, stay prepared for emergencies, and keep your winter drives stress-free. Don't let a simple mistake leave you stranded in the cold. Mistake 7. Not preparing an emergency kit. Now, let's talk about mistake 7, not preparing an emergency kit. Winter driving can be unpredictable, and if you're not prepared, a small problem can turn into a big disaster. Let me show you why this is so important. Real-world scenario, you're driving home after a long day, and suddenly, your car gets stuck in a snowdrift. You try to call for help, but your phone is dead. You don't have a blanket, no food, no water, and no way to stay warm. Hours go by, and you're shivering in the cold, wondering when someone will find you. Scary, right? This happens to so many people every winter, and it's 100% avoidable with a little preparation. Solution, here's what you need to do: pack an emergency kit for your car. It doesn't have to be fancy, but it should have the essentials to keep you safe and comfortable if you get stuck. Here's what to include: a warm blanket or sleeping bag. Snacks and water, energy bars, nuts, and bottled water are great. A flashlight with extra batteries. Jumper cables, because dead batteries happen. A portable phone charger or power bank. This kit could literally be a lifesaver. It's a small effort that can make a huge difference in an emergency. Pro tips: here are some extra items to consider adding to your kit. 1. A small shovel. It can help you dig your car out of snow. 2. Hand warmers. These are cheap and can keep you warm for hours. 3. A first aid kit. You never know when you might need it. 4. Cat litter or sand. It can give your tires traction if you're stuck. By preparing an emergency kit, you'll be ready for anything winter throws at you. It's not just about convenience, it's about safety. Don't wait until it's too late. Pack your kit today. Mistake 8. Forgetting to lubricate locks and doors. Next up, mistake 8. Forgetting to lubricate locks and doors. This might seem like a small thing, but when your car door or lock freezes shut, it can ruin your entire day. Let me show you how to avoid this frustrating problem. Real-world scenario: it's a freezing morning, and you're already running late for an important meeting. You get to your car, put the key in the lock, and it won't turn. The lock is frozen solid. You try the door handle, but it's stuck too. Now, you're outside in the cold, frantically pouring hot water on the lock, which can actually make things worse, and you're getting later by the minute. Sound familiar? This happens all the time in winter, and it's completely avoidable with a little preparation. Solution: here's the fix. Use a silicone-based lubricant on your locks and door seals. Silicone spray is perfect because it doesn't freeze and creates a protective barrier against moisture. Just spray a little into the keyhole and around the door seals, and you're good to go. A can of silicone lubricant costs around $10, and it's a lifesaver in winter. It takes just a few minutes to apply, but it can save you hours of frustration. Trust me, it's worth every penny. Pro tips: here are some extra tips to keep your locks and doors working smoothly all winter. 1. Apply lubricant before the cold hits. Don't wait until your locks freeze, be proactive. 2. Carry a small de-icer spray in your bag or car. It's a quick fix if your locks do freeze. 3. Check your door seals. If they're cracked or worn out, replace them to keep moisture out. 4. Avoid using water to melt ice. It can refreeze and make the problem worse. By taking a few minutes to lubricate your locks and doors, you'll save yourself a lot of hassle and avoid being late or stranded in the cold. It's a small step that makes a big difference. Mistake 9. Not checking your wiper blades. Now, let's talk about mistake 9, not checking your wiper blades. Your wipers are your best friends in winter. They keep your windshield clear so you can see the road. But if they're worn out, they can turn a snowstorm into a dangerous situation. Real-world scenario: a heavy snowstorm hits while you're driving. You turn on your wipers, but instead of clearing the snow, they just smear it across your windshield. Now, you're squinting through a blurry mess, trying to see the road. Cars are honking, and you're praying you don't hit something. Sounds stressful? It is. And it's all because of worn-out wiper blades. This happens way too often, and it's such an easy problem to fix. Solution: here's what you need to do. Replace your wiper blades before winter starts. Wiper blades are cheap, usually around $20, but they're absolutely crucial for visibility in snow, sleet, and rain. When buying new blades, make sure they're designed for winter. Winter blades are heavier and have a rubber coating that prevents ice buildup. They're a small investment that can save you from a major accident. Pro tips: here are some extra tips to keep your wipers in top shape. 1. Check your wipers regularly. If they're streaking, squeaking, or leaving patches, it's time to replace them. 2. Lift your wipers in heavy snow or ice. This prevents them from freezing to your windshield. 3. Keep your windshield clean. Dirt and grime can wear out your blades faster. 4. Carry an ice scraper. If your wipers can't handle heavy snow, you'll need to clear the windshield manually. By replacing your wiper blades and keeping them in good condition, you'll have clear visibility no matter what the weather throws at you. Don't let a 20 fix turn into a 2000 accident. Mistake 9. Not checking your wiper blades. Now, let's talk about mistake 9, not checking your wiper blades. Your wipers are your best friends in winter. They keep your windshield clear so you can see the road. But if they're worn out, they can turn a snowstorm into a dangerous situation. Real-world scenario, a heavy snowstorm hits while you're driving. You turn on your wipers, but instead of clearing the snow, they just smear it across your windshield. Now, you're squinting through a blurry mess, trying to see the road. Cars are honking, and you're praying you don't hit something. Sounds stressful? It is. And it's all because of worn-out wiper blades. This happens way too often, and it's such an easy problem to fix. Solution: here's what you need to do: replace your wiper blades before winter starts. Wiper blades are cheap, usually around $20, but they're absolutely crucial for visibility in snow, sleet, and rain. When buying new blades, make sure they're designed for winter. Winter blades are heavier and have a rubber coating that prevents ice buildup. They're a small investment that can save you from a major accident. Pro tips: here are some extra tips to keep your wipers in top shape. 1. Check your wipers regularly. If they're streaking, squeaking, or leaving patches, it's time to replace them. 2. Lift your wipers in heavy snow or ice. This prevents them from freezing to your windshield. 3. Keep your windshield clean. Dirt and grime can wear out your blades faster. 4. Carry an ice scraper. If your wipers can't handle heavy snow, you'll need to clear the windshield manually. By replacing your wiper blades and keeping them in good condition, you'll have clear visibility no matter what the weather throws at you. Don't let a 20 fix turn into a 2000 accident. So, there you have it: 10 winter car mistakes that could cost you thousands. From dead batteries and frozen engines to skidding on icy roads, these mistakes are easy to make, but even easier to avoid. Winter can be tough on your car, but with a little preparation and awareness, you can save yourself from expensive repairs, accidents, and a whole lot of stress. Remember, your car is your lifeline in winter, and taking care of it means taking care of yourself and everyone else on the road. Whether it's checking your battery, using the right washer fluid, or just slowing down on icy roads, these small steps can make a huge difference. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. Let's make sure everyone stays safe on the roads this winter. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. I'll be sharing more tips, tricks, and life hacks to help you save money, stay safe, and make life easier. Winter doesn't have to be a nightmare. Let's tackle it together. Thanks for watching, and remember, preparation is the key to a stress-free winter. Take care of your car, drive safely, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, stay warm, stay safe, and keep rolling. Bye for now.